dance teacher and a breast cancer thriver. Dance basically is my life, so I'm always drawn to the arts and movement and just that world. So I'm an artist. I'm caring, I'm shy, and I love animals. I was diagnosed when I was 23. I was dancing in New York, and I just felt a little lump. And I just thought it was a muscle knot. I thought, oh, it'll go away if I work on it, massage it out, rest. And then a month later, after I found the little lump, I felt a pop in my sternum. Again, I thought it was a pulled muscle, because online it said, oh, you could pull your pec. Athletes pull their pectoral muscles a lot. So I was like, okay. I ignored it. The pain got worse. The lump eventually grew to the size of a grapefruit. I could hardly breathe. I could hardly get dressed, carry anything. I still danced full time. No one in my company knew I was in pain and couldn't do anything basically except dance. And then I was just diagnosed, and the doctor just came in and blurted out, you have breast cancer, out of nowhere. No one warned us. They just said it was probably a fatty deposit that just kept growing, and it would just turn my world upside down. I thought I couldn't dance anymore. The company was supposed to go to China in the fall, and I was scheduled to go on that tour, and I was like, I can't go to China, I can't tour, I can't dance, I can't do what I love. So it put me in an uncomfortable position. It made me feel like I didn't know my future. I switched doctors, and right away he sent me for 1 million scans and tests, and just to find out exactly where the cancer had spread and how aggressive it was. And he called my mom and said she has metastatic breast cancer. I was in New York packing up my apartment, still feeling like I was in a dream, like a horrible nightmare, and I would just wake up. And she only told me when I came home and was getting ready to go for my first chemo that I was metastatic, and I had no clue what that meant. I was like, I don't know what that means. She was like, you'll probably die in a few months or a year, because that was the statistic. And I was like, I wasn't gonna let that happen. I'm gonna stay strong and live my life. I was 23, I still had my whole life ahead of me. My mom was shocked. I could tell she was upset too. She didn't let it show though. She still does. She comes with me to all my appointments, and I can tell she's scared. My dad did not handle it well. He, a few weeks later, got diagnosed with gout. So he did not handle it well. My brothers and sisters stepped up. They asked if I needed anything. They got me various things to do while I was off treatments. My whole family, we became closer because of the diagnosis, which was nice because we kind of all drifted apart. My friends and family, I found out very quickly who my true friends were, which I think I needed to find out. At 23, you think you have all the friends in the world, and only a few stepped up and were really there for me, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise for me. Some days I'm full of energy. I don't need a nap. I usually take a nap around 2 o'clock, my usual nap time. Some days I feel nauseous and I throw up and I stay in bed all day. I usually hang out with my dogs. They're like my kids. So my dogs are truly there, and they know when I'm not feeling well, they just sit and snuggle with me, which I love. But I take naps. I go to doctor's appointments. I usually have one a week. Then I go teach if I'm up to it. And I just travel and spread the word of breast cancer. The biggest challenge I face is I look healthy, and people think I don't need certain perks as some people see it, like early boarding for flights. People don't think I need it. I'm always questioned why I need it. They just think because I have hair, because I'm healthy, I look healthy, that I don't need that and I don't have issues, where all of a sudden I could be on the floor in a bundle. And it's very frustrating because I'm so young. And people are like, you can't have cancer. You're fine, you're healthy. And it's just very frustrating. Every cancer patient has a different story. I'm one who I don't have kids. I will never be able to have kids. The likelihood of me getting married is very slim because I don't have a dating life. I don't go out. I'm not an average 27-year-old where I'm out at the bar, hanging out with friends. I live at home with my parents. So it's hard for me to always connect with breast cancer patients too, because they're like, oh, they've had a full life, they've had children, or they've had a full career, and I haven't. So it's frustrating sometimes, but other times I meet wonderful people who are always there. Being healthy, seeing everyone around me, my friends and family, be healthy. I just want everyone to live their life to the fullest, and for me to live my life to the fullest and take risks and cross things off of bucket lists, because I've started doing that and I wish I had started earlier. Even before I was diagnosed, I wish I had started earlier, so that really keeps me alive. I want to cross off everything on my bucket list, and doing that with friends and family really helps me to do that.